So we are proposing a framework to enhance readiness for mass gatherings, and this framework focuses on 5 strategic objectives. The first one is really looking into enhancing the multisectoral coordination, which means that we really need to identify which are the sectors that are important for mass gatherings and to put them together, but also utilizing the Public Health Emergency Operations Center as a platform for running this kind of coordination, where we want to make sure that countries, they run risk assessment in order to identify what are the gaps, what are the capacities, and based on that, to develop their mitigation plans. But it's very important to identify or to perform this kind of risk assessment regularly. So it's not only before mass gatherings, but this is a continuous process that really needs to be conducted regularly before, during, and after, and therefore to adjust those mitigation plans. It's very important also that we continue to enhance public health capacities and also the health service provision, but to make sure that this is really integrated within the overall health system strengthening. Something that has been missing all along is the data legacy, but also the documentation of the best practices. And part of this framework is to enhance this part in order to make sure that we always have the right best practices in place. We have the platform that provide evidence, and of course to make sure that we're able to generate legacy so countries can always benefit from these mass gathering events. The last part is really focusing on building the capacity of workforce, and therefore we want to utilize the different modalities in the country or other countries to make sure that we have workforce that are able to run these mass gatherings in a safe way, and therefore we are protecting ourselves from any public health threat. We also propose a resolution, and this resolution looks into 2 parts, of course. One is urging member states to take the needed measures by running risk assessment, identifying what needs to be done, integrating efforts together, but also start to develop their research agenda. And of course, requesting WHO to provide all the needed support, of course, to continue to provide the technical support, but also to make sure that countries are able to adapt this framework in their country plans. And we will be facilitating the cross-border collaboration between countries, but also we will be facilitating bringing the different platforms where countries can come and exchange experience and share their best practices so everybody can learn from these best practices.